There is a kind of hunger that has nothing to do with food. It lives quietly inside a woman who has been busy her whole life, raising children, building a career, showing up for everyone else, while slowly, almost without noticing, something inside her began to go empty. She is not asking for grand gestures. She is not craving luxury or even romance in the way people imagine. She is starving to be seen, truly deeply seen, not glanced at, not managed, not tolerated. And if the man in her life cannot feed that hunger, if he keeps missing it, dismissing it, not even knowing it exists, she will eventually find someone who can. Stay with me, because what I am about to share might change everything. Welcome back, beautiful soul. If you are new here, I am so glad you found this space. This channel is devoted to understanding the deeper emotional world of mature relationships, the unspoken truths, the quiet signals, and the psychological realities that most people never talk about out loud. Today, we are going inside something very real and very urgent: emotional hunger in women over 40. We are going to talk about what it actually looks like, why it intensifies at this stage of life, and most importantly, what nourishes it before it reaches a breaking point. I have saved the most powerful insight for the very end, and trust me, you will want to hear it. If this content speaks to your heart, please like this video and subscribe. It means the world, and it helps this message reach someone who truly needs it. Let us begin. Point number 1. She is hungry to be heard without being fixed. The deepest craving most women over 40 carry is devastatingly simple. She wants someone to listen to her without immediately offering a solution. Psychologically, when a woman shares her feelings and is met with a list of fixes, her brain registers it as dismissal, not help, dismissal. Because what she was really saying was not solve this. She was saying, be here with me in this moment. Imagine she comes home after a difficult day, tired and emotionally depleted, and she begins to talk. And within 30 seconds, he interrupts with, have you tried just? She goes quiet, not because she ran out of words, because she ran out of hope that he would ever truly listen. The man who learns to simply sit with her, to nod, to say, tell me more, to resist the urge to fix, becomes the most emotionally powerful presence in her world. That is not weakness, that is mastery. Point number 2, she is hungry to be remembered in the small things. Emotional attention is not always a grand conversation. Sometimes it is devastatingly quiet. Research in relationship psychology consistently shows that emotional intimacy is built through small, accumulated moments of attentiveness, not occasional big gestures. When a man remembers that she mentioned being nervous about something at work, and he asks about it later, when he notices she has been quieter than usual and gently checks in, those are not small things to her. Those are proof that she exists in his mind when she is not standing right in front of him. Have you ever been in a relationship where you realized the other person had stopped noticing you, not left you, not been unkind, just stopped seeing you? That invisible feeling, that is the early stage of emotional hunger. She does not need him to be perfect. She needs him to be paying attention. Point number 3, she is hungry for emotional validation, not debate. One of the most damaging patterns in mature relationships is the habit of debating a woman's feelings rather than validating them. When a woman over 40 expresses an emotion, frustration, sadness, longing, and the response she receives is that does not make sense, or you are overreacting, something inside her closes. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly like a door pulled gently shut. She stops sharing, she stops trying, and the emotional distance that grows in that silence is far more dangerous than any argument. Think about that for a moment. The man who says, I hear you. That sounds really hard. I understand why you feel that way. Even if he does not fully agree, gives her something priceless. He gives her the feeling that her inner world matters. That is not agreement. That is emotional intelligence. And it is one of the most attractive qualities a man can possess, at any age. Point number 4, she is hungry to be chosen every single day. After 40, many women have lived enough life to know the difference between being settled for and being chosen. Psychologically, the need to feel deliberately chosen by a partner intensifies with age and life experience. It is not neediness. It is the earned wisdom of a woman who has spent years pouring herself out for others and now understands her own worth. She does not need him to propose again, but she needs to feel, in the rhythm of ordinary life, that he would choose her again. That when he walks into a room where she is, something in him softens. That he touches her shoulder, not out of habit, but out of genuine want. When that feeling disappears, when she begins to feel like furniture, present and functional, but invisible, the hunger begins. The beautiful truth is that being chosen does not require grand declarations. It requires presence. Eye contact across a crowded room, a hand held in the car, asking how she is, and actually waiting for the real answer. Point number 5. She is hungry for intellectual and emotional depth. A woman over 40 has a mind full of experiences, ideas, fears, and dreams. And if the relationship has settled into shallow routine, logistics, schedules, surface talk, she begins to feel profoundly alone. This is one of the least discussed forms of emotional hunger. Not loneliness in the physical sense, loneliness of the mind. She wants to be asked what she thinks. She wants to debate ideas, share fears about the future, laugh deeply about something ridiculous, and occasionally sit in the kind of silence that feels full rather than empty. When was the last time someone asked her what she truly believes about something, and then sat forward to actually listen? The man who engages her mind, who treats her inner world like a territory worth exploring, will reach depths of her that no amount of physical attention ever could, because the mind of a mature woman is breathtaking, and she is desperate to share it with someone, brave enough to go there. I want to speak directly to you now, just you. If you are a woman over 40 watching this, I want you to hear something. Your hunger is not too much. Your need to be seen, heard, chosen, and understood is not a flaw. It is not neediness. It is not weakness. It is the most human thing about you. And if the people around you have made you feel that your emotional needs are a burden, they were wrong. You were not asking for too much. You were asking the wrong person. And if you are a man watching this, someone who loves a woman like this, I need you to hear something too. She is not angry at you. She is hungry. And hunger, when left unmet long enough, does not stay silent. It searches, it wanders, it finds. But before it ever reaches that point, there is still time. The most powerful thing you can offer the woman you love is not a gift or a gesture. It is your full, undivided, tender attention. That is the meal she has been waiting for. Emotional hunger is real, it is quiet, and it is one of the most important things we can learn to recognize in the people we love and in ourselves. A woman over 40 does not need perfection. She needs presence. She needs to be heard without being fixed, remembered in the small things, validated without debate, chosen every day and engaged at the level of her beautiful, rich, complex mind. That is not too much to ask. That is everything. I would love to know which of today's points resonated most deeply with you. Share it in the comments below. Your words matter here, and this community is a safe space. If this video moved you even a little, please like it and subscribe. It truly helps this channel grow and reach people who need it most. Next time, we are exploring something equally powerful: the moment a woman emotionally detaches and the quiet signs men almost always miss. Until then, take care of your heart and take care of hers.